Hey y'all, I'm back with another videolation, and I'm going to discuss if your options are holding you back from finding love. I am proud to say that I get to coach a lot of successful and independent thinking women and men. And there is something common that comes up that I feel is pretty interesting. I was recently asked by someone the best way to handle the following situation. They reached out and said, Elizabeth, I have a lot of great suitors around me, but I keep thinking there is someone else for me even though I've never seen or met this person. It's a good one, and I can relate personally from my experiences in dating before I got married, and also in observing those I've coached, and I think there could be several explanations to this one. Let's get to it. Number one, you may be too damn picky. Sometimes you are absolutely right, and you do have good suitors around you. And there is this inclination to think that you have plenty of time because you have plenty of options. But one thing that is common with options is that over time, options diminish. Situations change and people move on. So it's important to assess if you're looking for something that is realistic or pie in the sky. And here's what I mean. I don't think you should settle. But I also believe perfection doesn't exist. And the more we date and the more options we have, it actually can become more confusing as to what we want, because it's natural to pick and choose the good attributes of each person. And so we may date several suitors for a long period of time because we want to pick and choose the best parts of what they offer. But what happens in the long term is that we don't get what we want because there will always be someone who has that one thing or extra thing, or maybe does something just a little bit better than the next. Two, having options feels good because it's a security blanket. Yes, it feels good to keep someone around that you know isn't right for you entirely, but you do it anyway because it's a security blanket. You know, better to have something than nothing, as the saying goes. Remember when you were a kid and you had your favorite teddy bear, blanket, or toy, and how you would freak out if it was misplaced? Well, the same thing with having several suitors. Having options is great, but if none of these options suit you, you really have nothing. It may feel like a safety net or security blanket, but it's actually preventing you from moving forward to be in a relationship with someone you really want. If it scares you, remember how empowered you felt when you removed your training wheels from your bike, when you finally realized by removing these training wheels, you could ride faster and freer. Shed those extra layers and move on. You can't have what you want without giving up what you don't want. Number three, you haven't found what you want, or maybe you just aren't ready to settle down, and that's okay too. Let's face it, we all want to be desired, loved, and have attention from others. It just makes us feel good to feel attractive and wanted. All of these are normal feelings and desires. But the reality is, if you have several suitors and you're not feeling them, you're simply not feeling them. They may be great, but not great for you or what you need or desire. Be patient. Take your time and wait for what you want, because when someone feels right for you, the second guessing will diminish. That's my 3 cents. Yes, I said 3 cents instead of 2 cents on that topic. If you're struggling to figure out how to reset and attract what you want, I offer a great coaching session called Love Reset. Visit thenewrulesofdating.com to learn more. Until next time, XOXO.